What's up everyone, it's me Attacker72 here, and in today's video, so right now guys, ever since the whole pandemic has been happening recently throughout the entire year, there has been a lot of delays and some slow development going on with the gaming company and some of the games such as Bethesda, Nintendo, Sega, and a lot of gaming companies that I really don't want to mention, but right now, guys, this year for Nintendo gamers, there has been rarely any major Nintendo games this year, and we only gotten a few good games such as Paper Mario the Origami King, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We also got Clubhouse 51 Games, I really do not know what that game is. And we also got the recent announcement of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. We also got some DLCs such as Min Min for Smash Ultimate, and also Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that's kind of about it. That's pretty much what's been going on throughout the entire year. So I feel like that Nintendo could possibly be saving up some big major titles for the upcoming year 2021. So today, guys, I will be predicting what they have in store for us for the next year. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get started. So right now, as I listed from the games, I mentioned a few games I already mentioned, but I also want to mention like Pokemon Cafe Mix, and also the upcoming Pokemon Snap, which I do not get why that game is really excited for. I also cannot forget to mention No More Heroes 3 and Bravely Default 2. Honestly, we haven't gotten that much information from those games in a while, so I can see the development team pretty much working their best on the games. But this is pretty much for this year. Let's talk about next year. So 2021 could possibly be Nintendo's best year for the Nintendo Switch. And I do not think they will be planning a Nintendo Switch Pro. We did have the Nintendo Switch Lite last year, but not the Pro. But I did hear that they are not planning a Pro anytime soon. But that's kind of really what the that's kind of the console for Nintendo Switch. I'm talking about the games, such as Breath of the Wild 2. Like, the last information and announcement we got from that game was last year of E3. E3 2020 was supposed to be happening, but then obviously it was cancelled. So we could possibly see seeing that game possibly next year on E3 2021. They are planning so, but if this whole pandemic is still going on throughout the year, then that means we have to wait even longer for more news and announcements. The other games I want to mention was the rumored 35th anniversary Mario games. If you haven't been hearing that recently, there has been a whole rumor going on where the games such as 3D Mario 64, Sunshine, and all those being remastered to the Nintendo Switch has been rumored about a couple months ago. And we also got a new Nintendo Direct Mini that happened last month on July. Though it wasn't what people expected, it was only a partner showcase, which is only featured third-party games, and that's about it. No first parties at all. At least Shin Megami Tensei is there, so. And the other thing I want to mention is another game that hasn't been really kind of like heard in a long time, which is Bayonetta 3. The last time we heard from Bayonetta 3 was from the announcement back in 2017 E3, which is a really long time for that whole thing. And I did remember back at E3 2017, there was pretty much an announcement of Metroid Prime 4, and we haven't gotten any good news until 2019 for that game to be like completely scrapped and restarted, but it is now being developed by Retro Studios, the same developers who made the past Metroid games, and also Donkey Kong Country. The other games I also want to mention, and speaking of Donkey Kong, we could possibly see a new Donkey Kong game next year. The last Donkey Kong game we had was from the Wii U, Tropical Freeze, and no, new funky mode from the Switch doesn't count, alright? That's just a port. Though I feel like Metroid Prime 4 could be safe either for next year or 2022. 2022, it may be a really long way, and I get that. But now that I think about it, next year, maybe they could possibly reveal some Sonic games for the Nintendo Switch. The last Sonic game for the Switch we got was last year, being Team Sonic Racing. But I'm talking about a main Sonic game, which is pretty much Like so technically the last main Sonic game was Sonic Forces back in 2017. But I did hear that 2021 could be pretty much the big year for Sonic since it is Sonic's 30th anniversary next year. Well, first of all, congrats to Sonic for being that long. I mean, he's getting into the Mario levels right now. And I and remember when I mentioned the whole, like, Mario 35th anniversary thing? Well, now that I think about it, there could be a new major 3D Mario game next year. The last time we got was Mario Odyssey, which was really a fantastic game, so I feel like they're gonna go to another route for Mario 3D, another Mario 3D Land or something, or just something of a new Mario 3D game with new characters instead of fighting the same enemies, which I'm very tired of. But I feel like they're gonna come up with a new mechanic somehow. And now that I think about it, speaking of Mario, Mario Kart 9, the last time was pretty much Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is a port. We wanted a major Mario Kart game instead of that awful phone game that literally makes you pay $40 for a pass for characters and a cart. And since we're on the topic of Mario spin-offs, why not make a new Mario sports game such as Strikers or Baseball? Baseball hasn't been a thing for Mario games in a long time, and the last time we had that was, I think, almost like 20 years ago or something. I don't know. And now that speaking of that, golf hasn't been a thing in a while since, I think, World Tour on the 3DS, but that's kind of the only sports game that I really know. And no, those games mixed up with Mario Superstar Sports doesn't really count. I do not remember what the name is, but it honestly doesn't matter. As long as there is a new Mario Sports game, either that is not pretty much popular, because I feel like that we need a new Strikers game. Strikers was pretty much one of Nintendo's best works, and I'm surprised they haven't even updated that game at all, or even made a third one, since I don't know who made that game. I think it was THQ or Hudson stuff, but I heard those companies were like defunct like a long time ago, so. And no, guys, I will not be mentioning Mario and Luigi series at all, because the company, it was bankrupt last year, so yeah. I won't be seeing those characters in a long time. That's too sad for me, honestly. And oh, how can I not forget the major thing that has been happening next year, and it is obviously Smash Ultimate DLC, possibly either 4 or 3 characters, in case there's ever gonna be 3 characters revealed this year, but I feel like they're gonna at least reveal 2 DLC characters for Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2 this year, and then the rest for the next year, and I feel like the final character could possibly be released in, like November 2020, and I mean the last, and like November 2021, and I mean the last character at some sort. If not, then we have to wait till the end of the entire year, so that's kind of about it, guys. That's all the games I can think of. I do not think there's ever going to be a Switch Pro, in my personal speculation, so let me know what you guys think of what games they might have in store for us next year, and let me know what you guys think of my choices in the comment section below. So with all that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember this, once a legend, always a legend.